What's up, people? You tuned in to BUSYBEAR TV, and this is Busy Bear. So, what you witnessing, honestly, is the birth of a channel. That's one. And you also witnessing the birth of me, how can I say this? It's the birth of me doing something different. You know what I mean? Like, I wanted to call this channel My Crazy Life because my life really is action-packed. Even now, at the age I'm at, you know, is wild. You know what I mean? You might see it on the side. You might see it time to slide. You know, it ain't no telling, but I really wanted to keep this channel as organic as I possibly could because on YouTube there's a lot of fugaziness, like a lot of fluffery. People want you to see all the ups. You know what I mean? They don't want you to see the flops. You know what I mean? But I don't have no problem showing y'all what's going on in my life. Even as, you know, it's crazy, but I don't do nothing illegal. I'm not engaged in no illegal activities. You know what I mean? I work every day, coming from work now. That's why I'm showing y'all this traffic, because it's bananas out here. You know what I mean? But, you know, you gonna get some stories. You know, I definitely got a background. Been to the penitentiary. Gave Commonwealth 15 years as an adult in installments. But I ain't want this channel to be like, I don't really want to tell y'all prison stories. Like, honestly, when I left jail, I tried my best to forget everything about it. You know, some things I just can't forget. You know, but a lot of things I really just tried to forget about because that ain't even worth conversation. Like, jail is not nice and it's not fun and it's dirty and there's no bitches. None that you gonna wanna fuck. You know what I mean? So, I mean, maybe after a couple years, you might take a look at them like, okay, yeah, I might bend her, but it ain't no place that you want to be. So just stay out of it. Now, I might revert back to a few reminiscent moments, you know, but I'm definitely not going to dedicate this channel to talking about no penitentiary bullshit. Like, no, man. You know what I mean? You going pretty much see like my average life. You know, growing up in Philly, West Side with it. You know what I mean? Born and raised, well, I was born in Bartram Village. You know what I mean? The project. But West Philly made me. You know what I mean? 58th Street to be exact. That's what made me. So, yeah, you definitely gonna get some background on who I am, and also this channel gonna just be, you know, just my journey. You know what I mean? My journey in life. You know what I'm saying? Reassimilating back into society. Well, I really can't say well, yeah, I can say reassimilating. I was just released from the penitentiary 2020. You know what I mean? I was in there with Bill Cosby, 400 million sitting right next to me, talking to him. All he really wanted to talk about was books. He tell you like what books to read, stuff like that. But the fellas was calling him, what was they calling him? Dr. Heathcliff. They was calling him his character name on one of the joints. And this is what's crazy. So growing up, I came up real strict. Like in a strict Christian home. You know, very strict. We're gonna get into that maybe on another episode, but we couldn't watch a whole lot of people. And that's facts. But one of the people that we was allowed to watch was Bill Cosby. We can watch Bill because Bill, for the most part, represented wholesomeness. He represented righteousness as far as raising his family, a black man raising his family, a professional black man raising his family. You dig me? And here it is. I'm in the penitentiary with him. He's sitting right next to me. You know what I mean? So, that's what I'm saying. You never know, like, how life is going to turn out for you. You know, that's why you really like every day just gotta stay prayed up. You gotta stay prayed up. You know what I mean? You gotta stay prayed up, and you just gotta remain hopeful that if everything isn't all right now, that it will be. You know what I mean? And that's where I'm at right now. Just coming home 2020, it was crazy. I came right in the smack dab in the COVID 19, you know, the what was that, the pandemic, caught all the waves or all the cash that was available, the riots that took place. Unfortunately, I walked into a few of them. But yeah, it's been crazy. I was set up with a fortunate situation with an intelligent woman in my life, to really put me on like some money. She put me on money. She put me on how to market things, just how to expand my brand, like how to create a brand and then expand it. You know what I mean? And then one of my sisters, Almitra, crazy in credit fitness. You know what I mean? That's my baby girl, but she definitely helped me tremendously. She opened the doors. She showed me things in the credit world that I didn't know was available, especially not to me, a felon. And I'm not just like a regular felon. I'm a violent felon. Like, yeah, everything that I got going on, I had going on criminally, it's been violent. But she definitely helped me out. Like in one day, 24 hours, I got like 9 credit cards, approved for a $300,000 mortgage, and like 2 checks from 2 different banks, like $20,000 a piece. One of them checks, I ended up getting my Audi, my Q7, and that's gonna be another channel, cause actually it's almost a year that car been crashed. But I'm gonna show y'all that I'm gonna show you the car, but I'm also gonna show you the before and after, because I plan on working on this myself. Because the Audi technicians, you take it to the Audi, listen, you gotta have some money. First of all, you gotta have some money with any foreign car. If you know, you know. But definitely with Audi, because they go crazy. And I ain't gonna talk too much about them, because they ain't endorsing me and none of that. I just really like their vehicles. But you definitely gonna see me, you know, reworking my vehicle. And if you're still tuning in, you might recognize this area. This is a notorious area. I used to live up here, 40th and Aspen, right on the corner. Notorious. I'm gonna turn this way. Y'all might recognize that corner store. You might recognize that bridge. If you do, then you know where I'm at. I told you I'm out west with it. But yeah. So this sort of is like just the introductory to what's about to take place. I'm definitely gonna try to be mindful and turn the phone on, turn the camera, the phone, whatever. I'm gonna turn it on like when it's time for me to share something with y'all. But for those that's still watching, I appreciate you. We gonna grow this channel together. But not just that, we gonna learn things together. You know what I mean? It ain't just about having a channel on YouTube. I really like wanna just share the things that I went through and the things I'm going through. Maybe it might help somebody else. Or maybe the comments that y'all send might help me, might help me grow, might make me better. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nobody really perfect out this joint, for real. So we all can use some type of critique. We all can use some help, you know? So that's what this is about. So, without further ado, I mean, this is Busy Bear. You tuned in to BUSYBEAR TV. And if you rolling with me, I'm rocking with you. Holla at me.